grain piece of wood, which all these are, when they're cutting, and you watch how hard they hit it, a piece of wood will break away or slab off. If that happens, the axeman has to pick it up, put it on the block, and cut it again. The nail help hold the log together while they're cutting it. The other thing I'd ask you to watch is you won't see when they start, but when they turn around and come back, you'll notice there's chalk marks on the log. There's the centre of the log. There's where this axeman wants to cut the second side of his log. Now watch carefully, because 99 times out of 100, the first 2 blows will hit those chalk marks. That's how good they are. Another question I get asked all the time is, do they cut their feet very often? No, the answer is no, not very often. Very seldom. The only way they'll cut their foot is if the axe isn't quite right and it bounces. Most of the accidents they have is when they've got the axe in their hand, and they've got a sharpening stone in their hand, and they're sharpening the axe, and they've got one finger sticking over, and they cut the end off their fingers. That's the most times they hurt themselves. So I'll pass back up to Angus for a few minutes while we get a few of the little technicalities finished, and then we'll entertain you, not for very long, because it won't take a long time to cut these logs, probably about 30 seconds. So hang around and you'll see the best event you'll see probably in your life.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Ted. And just to the people down there, thank you very much to Arthur Dingle for the lovely book, Never Say Never, and that's available for you if you'd like to go around and watch the wood chopping tomorrow. Arthur has plenty of copies around there too, if you'd like to purchase one about the Dingle family as well. Well, Ted, we just thought we'd start off today and tonight to salute these wonderful axemen by just playing this tune before we start. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We Are the Champions. Yes, folks, we are the champions, and they are champions. And Ted Coleman's down there. He has some very special guests down there to introduce very, very soon who are sponsoring the event tonight. And as I cross down to Ted, could I ask you all just to take your hands out of your pockets and put your hands together. Come on, for all the axemen, and also the Perth IGA Perth Royal Show, and also put your hands together for Ted Coleman. Thanks, Ted.
Thanks again, Angus. And again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this event. I'll reiterate what it's all about. It is the WFI Insurance 325mm Underhand World Championship. As I said earlier, you're going to see 8 of the 10 best axemen in the world right here in front of you at the IGA Perth Royal Show. I want to thank, first of all, West WFI Insurance. They've sponsored both the World Championship events this year, and with wood chopping, one of the things that makes it work is sponsorship, and they've been fantastic. So what I'll do, I'll get the axemen to line up in the order they're going to cut, and I'll introduce them to you. Now, I just mentioned to someone here about if you've ever tried to round up sheep without a dog. Well, rounding up axemen's nearly as hard, but it looks like they're doing okay. They're just about in line. Let's look down the line. They got their jackets on. Okay, we're almost ready to go. Just waiting on a couple of the boys to get ready. Get their axes spot on. The axes they use, incidentally, while we're just waiting a second, looking at $300 to $600. Probably the axes these guys are using are all $600. The cutting edge on it is as fine and as sharp as a razor blade, which means if inside those logs there's a knot or a piece of hard gum, it can actually break the edge of their axe or bend it. So you'll notice they've all got a second axe there, and that's within the rules. Being a championship, then they all start off 3 seconds. If you have to swap axes, it's going to be highly unlikely you can win, but you might still run a good place. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the WFI 325mm Underhand World Championship. On log number 1, Lawrence O'Toole from Victoria. Big hand for these axemen. On number 2, Braden Meyer from Victoria. On number 3, Cody Steers from Tasmania. Wait for this one. On number 4, Brent Rees from WA. A big cheer. On number 5, David McIntosh from Victoria. On number 6, David Coffey from Victoria. On number 7, Bruce Winkle from Queensland. And on number 8, Mitch Argent from Queensland also. Okay. This is a championship event. All axemen will start on the count of 3. Axemen to your logs. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, and away they go. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, we want a lot of noise. 1 West Aussie in there. Cheer him on, Brent Rees. Come on, Brent. Come on, WA. Cheer them on. Look at these axemen go. Look at those chips fly. You reckon that's not good to watch? Who's going to win it? Nothing in it. Going to be close. Other placings are important. Let's see how they go down the line. Tell you what, I told you beforehand you'd never see anything as good as that. You agree with me? Let's hear a cheer for all the axemen there. Okay, well, we'll have a couple of moments while we decide who the winners are. Well, we know who the winner is, but we've got to pick the other placings. And you know what? I reckon Brent probably won that because of all the yelling and screaming that came from you guys. So great effort. Give yourselves a big hand for that effort you put in to help us win it.
All right, folks, what about that, eh? So Ted will have the official placings for you very soon. And isn't it great to have all the axemen from all over Australia here? And thank you to WFI Insurance for their wonderful and generous support and sponsorship they give here at your IGA Perth Royal Show. Also, too, I'd like you, just while he's down there, gentleman down the suit down there that works tirelessly as the council in charge of wood chopping, I'd love you to put your hands together for Mr. Leon Julia too. Give Leon a big round of applause too. And thank Leon for the great job he does for you as well. And all the wonderful stewards, Jimmy down there, Jimmy Kale, and all the officials in woodchopping as well. So Ted's just checking it out down here, getting the official placings for you. So I'm just going to ask you simply, do you think Tasmania won it? No. Do you think Queensland won it? Do you think Victoria won it? Do you think Western Australia won it? All right, well, we're just about to wait and see and find out, and that's when you can really clap and cheer. All right. So Ted's just writing down the official results there, and don't forget, stay with us tonight because we have a magnificent evening program for you coming up, and it's going to be, you can see the boys that will be riding those bikes over the ramps tonight. They're just having a look at the arena in readiness for the night as well. Steve Armstrong, and a magnificent voice of Steve Armstrong, and what a delightful gentleman it is to work with him. He'll be down there to introduce you to all the evening program as well, plus the Royal Agricultural Society of WA Brass, plus much, much more. And of course, it's going to be a fabulous night, culminating with the IGA Fireworks Spectacular. Yeah, stay and enjoy it all. Well, they're just doubly checking everything to make sure everything's right down here. And it's great to see. And thank you to all those wonderful guys that clean up the arena afterwards. You know, there's 2,000 volunteers here at the show, so just while they're collating the information, could I ask you all to put your hands together for all those volunteers? Come on, folks, give the volunteers a big round of applause. You know, the show movement in Australia is the biggest voluntary organisation in our nation. They estimate that the show movement in Australia is worth $100 million to our economy. There's 587 shows in Australia, and as I said, it's just amazing. The volunteers, they estimate, save the Australian economy approximately $40 to $50 million a year by volunteering for the shows. So we salute all those volunteers for the support they give you here at WA, and of course shows right around our nation. So Ted Coleman is just about down there. You can see the boys. He's got the sweat coming off his brow. Oh boy, he looks good. He's walking back over there now to give you the official placings very soon. And so Ted Coleman, whenever you're ready, down there, young fella, you take it away.
People apart from the axeman, please clear the ring, head up the other end, away from the dais. Thank you. See what I mean about trying to round up axemen? Have a look. Everybody who hadn't cut in that, please clear the ring.
Well, we might ask Ted tonight to go from the minor placings up to the winner for you, because we have something special before we announce the champion, the world champion here tonight. Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Angus. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the WFI Insurance 325mm Underhand World Championship. And the winner, Brent Reese from WA. As I said earlier, we've got WFI Insurance have been fabulous, and we've got Lee Dowsett here from WFI Insurance to present the sashes. Second place to Cody Steers from Tasmania. Third went to Braden Meyer from Victoria. 3 on the stand. Then down the line, fourth was Mitch Argent from Queensland. Fifth, David Coffey from Victoria. Sixth, Lawrence O'Toole from Victoria. Seventh, Bruce Winkle from Queensland. And eighth, David McIntosh from Victoria. The time for that event, how long do you reckon it took them to cut that log? 325 millimetres of jarrah. What do you reckon? Give me a guess, someone. How much? 35 seconds. Well, the real answer is 24.78 seconds. Another big hand, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll pass the mic over to Lee Dowsett.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're all winners because you still have your toes and feet intact. So WFI Insurance is again very proud to be able to support and sponsor the World Chopping Competitions, one of the most popular and exciting attractions at our IAG Royal Show event. And this year it includes 2 World Championship titles. WFI Insurance would like to thank the Royal Ag Society in providing us the opportunity to be part of this world-class event, and thank the participants who have travelled from far and wide to show us how it's done. With WFI Insurance have been in operation for over 100 years, providing peace of mind to our clients in our regional and metropolitan areas all over Australia. But it's not just about insurance for us. It's with great pride in being involved in our communities and being able to sponsor these great events like we have here today. Once again, congratulations to all the winners here and all the participants. The display of strength, endurance and skill shown here today is phenomenal and well done. Thank you very much.
Well, Ted Coleman, we just have a special tune. And gentlemen, and ladies and girls and boys, you guys are just simply the best. So put your hands together for them. Come on. And it's back down to Ted.
And I'll pass the mic over to Brent Rees.
Thank you very much. First of all, thank you WFI Insurance, putting this great event on. It looks great out here in the main arena. Thank you for everyone coming down and watching. Thanks to not raining, which was fantastic. Thanks to all the other place getters for coming over to this event. It's what you guys that make this event so great. Well done to Lawrence. He won the other world title yesterday, so it was fantastic. And he's staying with me, so we'll celebrate tonight. And thanks to some people who have really helped me to get to this position. Steel Osborne Park and Gaze Roads for really helping me out throughout the year. Thank you very much.
Well, once again, a very special thank you to WFI. Thank you very much to everyone involved, to Ted Coleman, a great call. And Western Australia, you have another world champion. Congratulations to you. Well done. And as they come off the arena once again, please put your hands together and give them all a big round of applause. One more time. Come on, folks. You salute them. They are sensational. So folks, just while we're waiting, we say thank you to our corporate partners up there, and particularly the media partners too. We say thank you to them that have supported the show as well, and all the sponsors, and particularly, of course, IGA, the Perth Royal Show partner as well. So here's a special message from our sponsors.